Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. This is Anonymous Tea. Hope you're having an amazing day today. I just wanted to do a part 2 of the bombshell that just dropped of allegedly Cornelius having a mistress. Her name is Alex, and apparently she is a longtime friend of Courtney's, and there's just so much to get to. So, again, Alex was under the impression, per Cornelius, that the show was fake, that him and Kamil were fake, and that they just had to be together for a period of time as long as the show ran and through the reunion and all of the post-season show wrap and interviews and everything else, and that him and her could publicly be together, that him and his ex-girlfriend that was on the show are trying to pray Kamil away with their pastor. Alex goes to the same church as Cornelius and his ex-girlfriend. Also, Cornelius confirmed that he had sex with Kamil back in September, or started having sex with her back in September, and that his persona of being celibate and waiting till marriage is fake for the show, and that if he is comfortable with somebody, he's willing to have sex with them, and he was trying to have sex with Alex in New York as well. And so essentially, I think Alex is trying to process all of this. Courtney is completely shook because she's actually friends with Alex and has known her for a long time. And she is shook about the Cornelius and Kamil stuff, as well as, you know, it seemed like things were deeper between her and Cornelius than what the show actually portrayed. And she was trying to find out from Alex what Cornelius was saying about her. And he basically told her that Courtney was his number one, Zadia was his second pick. However, Zadia rejected him. And then there was Kamil, and he also had interest in Tia. And so essentially, he said that he would have pursued things with Courtney, but it seemed like things were pretty serious between her and Corey. But like Courtney said, it was made to believe, you know, that Kamil and Cornelius were in on each other from day one. So that turned off a lot of people. And really, Courtney was really the only other woman that we saw Cornelius try to get close to on the show. And so then also, Courtney then was trying to put the pieces together because she said that Corey reached out to her while he was in New York. And I think they were all out to eat at Nobu. And he did like a quick scan of the restaurant with Cornelius and basically presented Alex as their agent. But it was a quick scan. And she didn't realize that was her friend at the time, because he was really trying to just make it about him and Cornelius being there, quote unquote, for entertainment opportunities. So then the question was asked to Alex, does she feel used by Cornelius to try to get into the entertainment industry, to try to become a celebrity, to try to capitalize off of his exposure on the show? And she says no. She says she feels that her and Cornelius were genuinely attracted to her. She said that she feels that her and Cornelius had genuine feelings for one another. And he talked about how beautiful and gorgeous she was, and she knew that, you know, she was more attractive than Kamil. She also said that Cornelius was telling her that he had to temporarily stick things out with Cornel for the public because he wanted it to appear to the public that he was supporting her, even though she was receiving scrutiny. He told her he thought being with Kamil would get him clout, and staying with her to the end would get him clout and positive PR. Alex kept telling him that Kamil is a bad look, that she is being portrayed as crazy on every episode, and it's turning off a lot of fans, and this and that. And so he said that he's just simply trying to be there for her publicly. But she was telling him, well, how can you do that if she's saying all these mean things on her Instagram about people, and had the Brown Girl Squad Instagram page, and is trying to gaslight fans and gaslight people in her Instagram and Instagram stories? How can you support that? And he was like, oh, well, you know, I tell her to take that stuff down, that that's not cool, this and that, but I'm just trying to support her. And so then she says, well, now she's claiming you as her boyfriend and misconstruing what your support is. Me personally, and I agree with Simone, I think Cornelius was trying to play both of them. I think part of it, I think Cornelius probably does want to get away from Kamil, but why are you sleeping with somebody that you allegedly want to get away from? I think he wanted the best of both worlds, and I think he wanted to reap the benefits of what Alex was providing him with the potential into the entertainment industry, since she had access and connections to get him into the Soul Train Awards. So it sounds as though things sort of fell out after the interview with Simone and Rashid that happened. I want to say, last week or a little bit before the finale aired of, part 2 of this reunion. So it seems like things fell apart between her and Cornelius then, and it made it seem as though he was doing a lot more defending of Kamil, and that's when she started to question if things were more than what it was. And so now she feels like she's been lied to, and Simone says that a lot of times, a lot of reality stars, they'll tell people that the show is fake, or they will lie about how long ago the show was filmed when they're trying to holler at somebody else and trying to either hook up with someone else or trying to get involved with somebody else. And then they try to say that whatever relationship or things that people are seeing play out on TV, that that's fake and that's for the show. Now, I will say in certain situations that actually is facts, that actually is some producer manipulation, in that, because other reality stars have admitted this, that they saw a certain reaction to the fans if two people appeared to be together for the show, even though one or both people may not really be romantically interested in each other, or they may have feelings for somebody else, but due to the public or due to the reaction or PR purposes, they think that certain people together would be a good look for the show and would try to facilitate situations and scenes to make it as though they are always together. So I don't totally discount that. And I will say that at least on the show, we never really saw anything that gave you the impression that Kamil and Cornelius were boyfriend and girlfriend. It just made it seem as though Kamil was obsessed with Cornelius. We never saw them. I think the most we saw was like holding hands. We never saw them kiss. Like, he was more intimate with Courtney than he was with Kamil. So I definitely can see how Alex can think, okay, she's being portrayed as this possessive lady on the show. He's saying in his confessional otherwise that he wants to get away from this woman. And she's thinking, okay, maybe he's not lying. Maybe he really is single. But then apparently there were conversations that they were about to take it to the next level, or they were about to have sex. And so she wanted to know information if he was sleeping with anyone else or if he slept with anybody else recently. And that's when he revealed that he was sleeping with Kamil. And so then Courtney ended up cutting the live short because this is her friend. This is somebody that she knows. And she wanted to get the whole tea off, this live and find out what is happening. And so then Simone was asking, okay, why didn't you guys talk sooner? And Courtney's like, I have over 100 friends in DC. She says she's a single mom. She says she's working her dream job during the day and working another job during night. Like, she is busy. She's booked and busy. She didn't even know about this situation until this live happened. So she's completely shook and shocked. So, because Simone was trying to present it as though, I wouldn't want to be involved with somebody that my friend was involved with. But again, Alex reiterated she was under the impression that this was all for TV, that this was all fake, and per Cornelius, that everybody was actors, or at least him and Kamil were actors. And so then Simone was upset about that because she's dating Rashid from Houston, and she said that ruins the integrity of the show if people are running around saying that to other people, that the show is fake, when her and Rashid have a real relationship. So it's just a lot right now. Also, Alex says that Kamil knows about her, and apparently Kamil just recently did a live where she said that she knows about this woman. So I don't know if they're trying to be sister wives or be in this entanglement together, but it's just a hot mess. It is an absolute hot mess. Once again, I will link this particular live. This was from Little Black Book. Shout out to Little Black Book for this exclusive, for this tea. And like I said, Alex dropped receipts in this live. She dropped pictures of her and Cornelius together, of Cornelius and her and Corey together in New York City. Multiple events, multiple occasions, very intimate, very up close. She said they were doing a lot of intimate stuff, holding hands, kissing, doing all this affectionate things, but basically did not have sex, but did sleep in the same room together. So make of that what you will. So it'll be curious to see what comes of this, if there's going to be a big PR tour that Cornelius is going to try to do to try to debunk this or try to deny any of this. I am curious to see how all of this is going to play out, but it's just not a good look. But you could tell from watching on the show that something was off with Cornelius, that he wasn't all that he cracked up to be, but he uses the nice guy charm, tries to play the shy guy off and this and that to charm women and get women to like him. I know his game. I see right through it. And if I'm Kamil or if I'm Alex, run as fast as you can. Do not put yourself through this nonsense. Do not be a part of this entanglement, because this is just crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Please let me know your guys' thoughts. We are nonstop here with whatever drops. Whenever it drops, we'll try to be there as soon as it drops. And that is on that. Those of you, if it's your first time on my channel, welcome. Please check out my playlist. I will have this included in my Ready to Love DC playlist, so you guys can go back and see previous videos. Also see my part 1 of what happened in the first part, that the alleged mistress Alex exposed about Cornelius and Kamil. Please check that out. Also, those of you, to my supporters, subscribers, thank you so much for your continued support. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment that I post new content on my channel. I was supposed to do a review of part 2 of the reunion, but this tea is a lot more scalding hot, so that's why we are here. So let me know your guys' thoughts. Please do not forget to react, and I will talk to you guys again very soon.